All right, so which side is better, right? Well, that's a tough question because it really does depend on the item that you're selling. You'll want to do some initial research before you list on one site or the other. But generally speaking, eBay is a place for items that are in higher demand, items that are rare, collectible, or used items. And Amazon is a place for new in-package items where the price competition does not vary much. Here's an example of an item that I sold both on eBay and on Amazon. I bought these at Big Lots, actually. I found out about them and I found out what they were selling for. I don't remember the price I bought them for. I know they were very inexpensive. They were probably in the I'm guessing $27 range. These were brand new action cams, very similar to the GoPro that I showed you earlier. And sold a bunch of these for $67 and $77 on eBay. Okay. Now let me show you what I got for them on Amazon. As you can see here, I got $101. Well, that's with shipping. $94 on Amazon. Okay. Sold a bunch of them just before Christmas time last year. And so there's the difference. This type of item sold better for more money on Amazon, as you can see, than it did on eBay. But I still sold quite a few on both sites. You know, sometimes you don't want to limit. If you're making a big enough profit, you want to actually expand the number of venues where you're selling, whether you make an extra 30 or don't. Because I was selling them faster on eBay at a lower price than I was on Amazon. But I didn't care. I was making a big enough profit both ways, and I wanted to offer them since I had basically an unlimited supply. I could go to Big Lots and buy as many as I wanted to. I listed them in both locales. But obviously, if you're selling on eBay, you don't want to list them for $94 when everybody else is selling them for $77, right? Or $67. So on eBay, you want to be competitive with what the prices are there, and on Amazon you want to be competitive with what the prices are there. That's an example. On Amazon attracts a higher end buyer generally speaking, but Amazon also makes it easier to compare prices, which means there can be serious downward price competition. What I mean is, when you list an item at $94 and somebody wants to outsell you, they might drop their price to $92 for that item, right? But what if there's 3 or 4 or 5 sellers selling the same item? Then the next person says, well, I want to sell mine before they sell theirs, so I'm going to list mine at $90. Then another person comes in and says, well, heck, I'm making a big enough profit, I'll sell mine at $85. Well, if everybody's doing that at the same time and everybody's looking at their competition and the pricing, guess what happens? It starts to push the prices down. That's the exact opposite of what happens on eBay, where in an auction, of course, the prices get pushed up, right? So that's a very interesting phenomenon that you can actually make money with by understanding that Amazon has this price competition that's pushing prices down in general, whereas on eBay, the prices generally get pushed up. This increased price competition can be tough if you're a seller, especially if you have low profit margins to begin with. So I don't recommend low profit margins. A lot of people get kind of stuck and hooked on just selling a lot of volume, but making low profit on that. That's not going to work anymore. You need to focus on high profit, high demand items. However, you can sometimes use this to your advantage. For example, buy low on Amazon and resell for more on eBay. All you need to do is some pre-sale research the completed listings of that item to see where the item is selling for more.